Rose, psychic investigator. Amoroso, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. Rose, psychic investigator. So Joanne she has a good question. Is he still with that woman? What's her name? Kimberly? Kimberly? Is she still with Kimberly? What's going to happen to Kimberly? Kimberly. Kimberly. Are they going to be together? Married, huh? Married. Kimberly, I like money. I want money. Ooh, losing money? Oh no, sad for her. Oh no, look, love upside down. I don't not love it anymore. I don't love him anymore. No, I don't. I don't love him anymore. It's so sad. I don't know. I don't know. Oh no. I have information. I don't love him no more. No. No, no, no. Your love is real. Down and well, your kiss is real. Down and down and down again. Though touching the very heart of me is making my soul sing. I'm crying out for more. Your love is king. I'm coming out. You're making me dance inside. Sorry, Sade. Sorry, Sade. You're making me dance inside. Your love is real. No, it's not real. Like her focus is money, and there's money losses. So the love is out. She's like, you know what? I fell out of love with him. Because this is information. So she has informations. She has information. In other words, she's like, love is not so real anymore. When I saw the bank account, the bank statements, no, love is not so real. Your love is real, crying in my heart. Your kiss is real, down and down and down again. Touching the very heart of me is making me so. You know what? Actually, I think she has tax bills. I'm getting a sense she has tax bills. Okay, really? She's like, where am I gonna get my tax bills? I have to pay the IRS. Damn it! I think does she have money problems? Huh? Money problems for her? Oh no! Look at her. She's going bankrupt. There she is. Kimberly. Kimberly. What happened? She's like in the okay. No, I'm not making fun, but she's in the soup kitchen. This is the church, so she's going to soup kitchen. I'm not making fun of you. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying she's not in the good way. Not going. Things not going so well for her. Money, a lot of money. It's all about money. So money situation not so good. I'm not so happy. Oh no, good important revelation. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I need to drink 1 second. Then I have something very important to say. Kimberly. Who? Kimberly. Truly. Oh. Okay, so okay. 1 second, guys. Oh, makes sense. Okay. So makes sense because you're saying he's in court because she saw some. I have information. She saw some documents that told the truth about how much money he has. No, she was married to him. She was married to Gavin Newsom, who's very handsome, right? She was married to him for a while. And it's so funny because I follow this woman, Kara Swisher, on Twitter, and I remember she said something like, I know her from way back, and she was one of the dirtiest mouth people ever. She said, she's like, she's like, as you know, it's not like I'm a prude or anything, but even in the world that I'm in, she has a very dirty mouth. She's something like that. Like she's very vulgar. She said she used these words. Not if you know Kara Swisher, she's very lesbian. She's very like kind of butchy, a little bit. She's not. It's not like she has moral issues with that, but she was just saying she has a very vulgar kind of how the stuff she talks about. So it's interesting, you know. So anyway, so like okay, so here guys, I stop here because look, it's important. This is what I thought. I wasn't gonna get water. I have to drink because of my throat. I have to be careful. to not get a dry throat. Okay, so now look at this, guys. She's looking at not having money. There's a lot of money here, and then she's digging for revelation. That's what I think. She's looking. This is even worse. Okay, this is even worse. Okay, but Cynthia, I just to tell you, you're saying she's vulgar, but I remember Vogue. I used to read Vogue back in the day, and I remember seeing pictures of her, and I was like, oh, she's so pretty. Because she was back then, she was sexy but pretty, but kind of like the way she dressed was somewhat conservative. She wasn't like what she is today. She was different. Okay, she was prettier. Like it was more kind of, I don't know. She changed a little bit. Okay, or maybe she was always like this. I don't know. Oh look, guys. Oh, so guys, I almost feel bad for him, but I don't. Okay, so this is the thing. So she's looking at not having money. So she's looking. Okay, this is even, guys. This is really bad. So she's looking for documents that prove This is treason. So she can cash out on information. She's looking for dirt that she can sell. Think about it. It's very sad. And I don't know. I don't honestly, guys. I don't. They'll say they don't. I don't wish that on the worst enemy. Okay, it's not even like she's going to flip. It's that she's literally looking for stuff to sell. Like literally, look, she connects information. She's looking. This is an emotion, right? So she's looking at her possible poverty. She needs a lot of money if she delivers on information about treason. So that's it. She's using Don Jr. to find out information that she could then write a bestseller on. It's sad. I'm not like I don't like Don Jr., but I think it's not right. I don't know. No, not even no, it's not extort. It's like I think she wants to write, okay? She wants to sell because look, poverty, money from revelations. It's not blackmail. Okay, it's not because here we have the love, it's basically the pattern of someone who's looking for information to sell because it's all about her attention to herself. Just finishing here. So what is it? Oh, that's right, guys. She's a lawyer. Do you know this? That she's a lawyer? I think she went to Georgetown Law School or something. Seriously, it's just a lawyer, I think. Is that I could be wrong, but I remember she's a law. She has a law degree. That's right. Letter. Letter. Oh, here. Wow. Oh look, yeah, deal. So that's it, guys. She's looking to cut it to write a contract for a book. I think it's a book or someone. See what I'm saying? Like who's gonna buy? Because she thinks that if she has a revelation that is hot enough, then the money is gonna come, and it has to be about treason. That's what she's looking at. Okay, isn't that weird? It's like, oh my god, I almost feel bad for him. Okay, like I know he's a horrible person, but like, it's kind of it's awful to be like that. To have, I mean, he has like his kids, and he may have ignored the kids for a while, and the woman, you know what I mean. So very interesting information. So okay, so now let's go. Interesting, no, very interesting. So yeah, so this is it, guys. They're all, and this is the thing. It's funny. We used to say that, like, oh, look at the, the truth, all this stuff. Okay, so this is the thing. I feel like the truth is even worse than I think, in some ways predicted. It's like you see all these people eating each other. You know what I mean? At the end, the rats eat each other, right? So this is that they don't, that's what's kind of, this is, way our saving grace is that those people have no loyalty to anything other than themselves. They only care about themselves. So they're willing to throw anybody, their old boyfriend, under the bus just so they can have a, book deal or whatever, right? They don't care. She thought that she was going to go. That's what I think. She was going, I mean, we knew that kind of, right? She's going to go on the Trump train and get rich or something. Be like, oh, Melania or whatever. But she realizes, that's what I think. When she realized that they were, oh, that's right, guys, you know what it is? That's right, she's a lawyer. She may have looked at contracts, and she's like, those people are cheap. They are cheap. I'm not sign that. Like, she would have to have some sort of lifestyle. She's like, no, I'm not signing that. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. No. She, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh my god. Okay, so next, guys, so many, like, we can spend like guys, imagine like 24 hours a day, the Rosa channel, anytime there she is talk about, because there's so much to talk about. You know what I mean? So okay. Okay. Now, oh my God, interesting. Okay, guys. Okay, so what about, okay, now let's go. Let's go to transcript. I don't have, guys. Oh my God. Okay, guys, it's like it's 8:09. I'm already worried because 50 minutes, that's not enough. That's not enough to finish. Because, okay, so what about the whistleblower scandal? Hmm? What about I'm curious about what's the story with the transcript? Why does Trump want to release the transcript? I'm like, oh, he did not edit the transcript. No, no. Vision. Sorry, vision. Is that right? Visions, visions. Okay. So what's the story about the transcript? What the hell is that? He's like, you know what it is, guys? It's so funny. It's so funny. It's like I seem. Do you remember the Mueller report when they had not the marker, the thing. What is it called? Redacted. So this is it. He's like, he takes a marker, Sharpie, and he goes through the stuff that is like bad. He's like, oh, now you're ready. Now it's ready. Uh huh. Yeah, it's ready. It's ready. Uh huh. So, because it's so he's like, no, I'm gonna publish it. I'm gonna publish 12%. Because guys, it's showing, it's showing that the whistleblower, he picked on some, there's a lot more. And I told you before, when I did it, one of the last things I saw is that Trump really pushed things for Putin. He used Putin. He said, oh, I'm going to get Russia to do this to you, or I'm going to give it name. I mean, think about it. It's possible that people in Ukraine have connections to the CIA. Can you imagine? He could threaten to give that information. Think about it. He could threaten to give that information to, you know what I mean? You kill million, like there's a lot of people dying. He's really a danger, like threatening them. Like I think he did, and I think he said a lot more on behalf of Putin. That's my sense. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm going because this is why. This is it. We have to come up first. Kind of how it was. Like, oh no, it's fine if you first. It was like, remember the Mueller report, guys. Remember the Mueller report? He's like, no, I hate the Mueller report. But then when Barr came in, he's like, yeah, sure, we can release it. Let's release it. Let's release it. After they redacted everything, so sure they can release it. So that's kind of similar logic here. Is that they're going to try to come up for? They're like, we're going to shape the narrative. We're going to shape the narrative. We're going to say it's sort of like how their technique is like. No, I didn't meddle with the election. I didn't do anything. But what if Russia did? Well, that was fine. That's totally fine. How they try to make normalize certain things and certain crimes. So that's kind of the angle they're going here. But I see the whistleblower saying like, I have 8 more things to say. This is just the beginning. Okay, so he wants to say this is the goal here is to it's share some of it, and exactly he can spin exactly. He's like, I'm gonna get it out and I'm gonna say this is the truth, and it's saying here he's like this, and then everything that comes after it's bullshit. So he's gonna try to, he's like, he's taking literally a tiny part of it and saying this is the truth, and everything that's around it, no, nobody's gonna believe it. Nobody's gonna believe it. Okay, so this is it. They're trying to like see that they're like, whatever, it's not as bad as you think. So, oh my god, guys, oh my god, what Cynthia's saying here? Guys, remember there was one reading I saw. I didn't put it on YouTube, but it was like the one of I remember Adam Schiff with this is what I think is going to happen. It's this Friday. He had a piece of paper on his hand. This is a document about President Trump's finances. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So so I think it's not just going to be the whistleblower, it's going to be the financial stuff. He's like, I got receipts. Excuse me, receipts on the house, receipts. So it's like this is it. So he's like, they're like, what? Because guys, it's so weird. It's like they're yes, Joanne, he is. Did you know? Yeah, no, go on the news. The news. Yeah, oh totally. Did you not know? No, seriously, go back to the news. It's been on the news for a little while now. The person requested to do it, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know what I mean? Oh my God, whistleblowers, they would release the complaints. Oh no. So what's gonna happen? Okay. Okay. So guys, I want to know from Marcos. This is what I want to know. So how different is the story of the whistleblower to Donald Trump? Huh? How different is it? Let's find out from Marcos. Right? Oh, Heartbreak. Oh. Oh, look, somebody's talking. Heartbreak. I'm gonna talk. Oh yeah, talking. I'm talking. Oh yeah, I'm talking. Heartbreak. Yeah, I'm talking. Angry woman. Guys, look. I think it's Sue Gordon. Okay, Sue Gordon. It's Audrey. Audrey keeps track of the dates that Victoria said. That's what she said. The 27th of financial from Air. So here. Oh look, she's angry woman. She's angered. Angered. It could doesn't have to be angry, but oh look, sad. Oh, sad. So the question is, guys, remembering the question is, what is the difference between right their stories? Ooh, madness. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. So okay, so madness. Okay. Oh, offer. He made an offer. There's an offer here. Huh? Offer. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, look, there's a let guys. This is a love letter. It's not funny. This is called the be a do like a love note. hmm Yeah, I love you. hmm Guys, forget about. Oh my god, I don't really care about Trump's base. Okay, guys, seriously. Eventually, they're gonna get with it. Like I'm like, whatever. Who cares? Like, oh my god. So I don't have time for these. Oh, how are they feeling today? They're gonna get with it. Eventually, I think they're gonna get with it. I really, the last thing I care about is them. Okay, like right now I just right truth is going to come out, and if it's I really believe, guys, I know there are a lot of them bad people, whatever, but a lot of them, but like, but I'm not worried because you can't argue with those people like, oh, are they going, because this is the narrative that was set up by the New York Times and a lot of news. Oh, look at them, look at those people, look at the lost people, look at that. I'm done with these articles on the Nazis. Oh, they're such great people, they're gonna come to the like, I don't care, they need to get with it. Okay, so I'm done. Whatever, we need to see, you know what I mean, I think they're gonna accept it because they're gonna see, guys, because I heard someone said, I think it was a live, like a podcast one time, someone said, when the base realizes that the guy has been making himself rich at their expense, they're going to be scared, they're going to be angry. Okay, really, when they realize that, because guys, those people, they may have even wanted to steal money, but they didn't, and they realized that it's all about being conning someone, and they were like, think about the feeling of being conned. It's not a good feeling. Okay, guys, love upside down. Oh no, no. Oh, oh no. Nobody loves me, huh? Nobody loves me. So very interesting. I'll talk more later. Talk later. Like more again. I'm gonna put these things here, guys. But oh look, child. I told you guys, there's conversations. I have conversations. So guys, oh my god, oh my god. Oh look, the election upside down. Oh yeah, we have informations. Okay, let's now. I want to show you this card because this is important, guys. So the difference, again, what is the difference between what this whistleblower says and what Trump says? Okay, so here, conversations about an offer to Trump or from Trump, worry here, and then anger. Oh, angry. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so oh, look, guys, very interesting. So this is a heartbreak. It's going to be heartbreaking. I think it makes perfect sense for Trump because he's not going to be able to save it. So this is a heartbreak because the conversation shows anger. And now this, look at this card is important because it's the person who saw, like, imagine this is the people who reading it. So when they realize what is in this letter or the communication, they cry. So there's going to be a lot of anger when this comes out, and the people are upset. Okay, and this is the madness. In other words, we were conned. This is the sense is exactly that. Like, there's heartbreak when people realize everything is deception, and this is an offer. And there's like, guys, this letter, in other words, there are documents. It's not just a claim. It's much more as robust than this. Okay, and this is love upside down. Okay, so love law, like, see, there's a intense dislike of what people are upset, love is lost, anger, and this is this victory upside down. Okay, about who is that? The child. So the conversation talks about an offer from Trump or for, okay, and this is worry. And this now, this is an interesting card. It's a very Trumpian card. The guy's longing for something else. He still believes he's unable to deal with reality. So he's still thinking that he can shape it, even though, you see what I'm saying? That I think things have turned for Trump at this point. Okay, because like, look, it shows that it's obvious what it is. Okay, so okay, so what? Okay, so what happens, guys? Okay, so I'm trying to think here about the whistleblower. So is okay. Is it okay? Is the so the whistleblower is gonna talk? Okay, I don't. Don't worry, guys. Don't think of fear now. There's nothing to fear. Whether they're gonna commit crimes, they're going to jail. So how are they gonna retaliate? Kill people? They go to jail. That's it. I'm not afraid. You should not be afraid because that's what they want us to be. Oh, they're gonna do something. Whatever. Screw them. Go call the police. If you see somebody doing something, call 911 and put them in jail. That's it. Did you see what happened to the people who are like the Trump baits from Charlottesville? They were sentenced to jail, life in prison for killing someone, right? Oh, like because if they're a criminal, that's it. Okay. You know what I mean? That's it. You're a criminal. Who cares? Like that's the reality. You think, because I think they're fantasizing they could be like Trump and never be arrested for something, but that's not true because they go to jail. Sooner or later they're gonna go to jail. So I'm not, shouldn't worry. Okay, just call 911. If somebody commit crime, 911. Okay, that's it. Okay, so next, okay, I still have to ask about yeah, fear is evil trying to steal your hope and power to make it happen. Exactly. Like the last thing, guys, I worry about is these people. Seriously, the last thing I care about is that. And I would warn you. Okay, I know I never talk about this very much. Is one of the things that's a little bit difficult for me, but I know that there's a lot of readers or whatever, a lot of people they're very clever about how they push people into fear. And I would warn you now, especially that there must be a lot of people out there saying, be careful. Then the countries are going to be a war, all be careful. Okay. Because fear is not spirit and fear don't go well together. They're lying. Even if things quote unquote go badly, this is not the right, what I mean? So exactly, better to shine light on the whistleblower, protects them. Exactly. So okay, but guys, now I want to know. So what's gonna happen? What is going to happen? Because first, now we asked about what is the difference between what the whistleblower says in terms of, but what's going to happen? I believe, guys, I very much believe that he's going to speak in public. The person, I think it's that woman, Sue. I don't know. I think she's going to speak in public, isn't she? Or the truth is going to come out. What happens? What is going to be the effect of the truth of the whistleblower coming out? This stuff being made public. What is going to happen? Right? Let's do it. Right? Let's see. What is going to be the effect of this coming out? Oh, create ending, huh? Interesting. Oh, interesting. Defeat. Oh no. Really? Oh, interesting. Oh, look, blockage. Oh no. Oh, look, the spy blocking the spy. Really? Who made a deal? That's right. Oh no, guys. Oh, interesting. Interesting for my house. Have a letter. I have a letter. Many letters for people. Have many letters. Letter for the White House. Interesting. Somebody has letter, huh? Interesting letter. Ooh, guys, this is it. Money losses. That's right, guys. Remember? That's it's kind of saying again the same thing about the money is gonna come out informations about the financial losses connected to Trump. How guys, how like Trump's bankruptcy is the key to a lot of things here. Okay. Oh, soon. This is it. It's coming. It's coming. This card means something soon. Okay. Oh, look. Oh my God. I love it. Because this card is like the facade, exposing what was the facade. Okay. Oh no, baby. Shady baby. Oh, shady baby. So, okay. So here, let's go. See, guys. So this is like something financial. Know what I think of this is blocking. In other words, could be sanctions, right? Sanctions, and in the letter related to sanctions is coming soon. In other words, I think, like I said, guys, Trump was always supported by somebody who's named in the sanctions list. This could create an ending to spy, somebody who's trash, right? In the White House, the spies in the White House, because of exactly, right. So he works. This is what I think, guys, is going to show. This was, I told you, is the stuff of a Russia much more. It's finally going to expose in public the stuff that we know. That he works for Putin. That's it. And then here, defeat because he made a deal while he was, through his bankruptcy, and now the other option, guys, this could also mean the money loss here could also mean that it talks about removing the money from Ukraine. This is possible. But I think in context, the question here really is what is going to happen? What is going to happen after this stuff comes out? This is what's going to happen, right? So there's more information about money losses connected to the White House, right, or the people in the White House and the people in the sanctions list, and how Trump made deals with people in the sanctions list. And this is how all this money that could end him, because it's like it's like the end. He's going to be defeated by finances ultimately, in this sense, So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So so this is it. Okay, so now, okay, so next, guys, for my house. Okay. Okay, so what else, guys? What other questions? What questions? Oh, that's right, impeachment. We didn't ask impeachment. So, oh my God, that's right, Nancy. Hmm? What happens next? Oh, what happens next now that she announced it? Oh, what happens, Nancy? Now, interesting. Now she's starting to exit. This is number three, is like starting to execute. Looking at the now, where do we go next? Execution. This is people together, working together. We're working together to execute things. Yeah. Make an offer now, guys. Offer. Leave trash. Just an offer. Offer. Interesting. Interesting. Upsetting. 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 Is it? Oh. That's right. Legal fights. Legal fights. That's it. Always, right? Always legal fights. Always legal fights. Somebody leave? Oh no, in Constanza, right? The stuff is unstable. He's great. That's right, guys. Offer for him to leave. You should go. So take the train trash. Oh look. Oh, financial. This is a financial discovery. They talk about it. They do it. Okay. The business, right? Financial discoveries. We know that connected to his business. Always is always. Oh no! Look, smoking gun evidence. Will have it. So like, so he's so done. Like, what else? Where do you go after this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, great, because guys, perfect. This is the moon. In other words, everything comes out. Everything coming out. Oh, guilt. All the dirt is gonna come out, bitch. You don't want to go, because that's what I think she's gonna do. She's like, you don't want to go. Great. Well, we're gonna make it public. Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh. Oh, oh my God, the Pelosi and Trump. Oh, let's ask about it. Conversations. What conversations do they have? Huh? Hmm? So this is the government. So guys, as you know, in January we're going to have President Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I think so, right? Like, who else? Think about it. I think it's gonna be hard, hard, hard. Yeah. So okay, oh my gosh, she's technically gonna be the first female president. Isn't that cool? Right? So, oh my God, okay. Actually should have been, as you know, like Hillary technically won, but he stole the presidency from her. So but she's I think she's gonna go, she actually is gonna be in the presidency. So anyway, so guys, that's it. I think she's making an offer for him to leave, okay, because she has a smoking gun evidence. And the evidence is the hand of the government, and boom, so here we have executing plans. It's upsetting, in other words, it's upsetting for a lot of people that she found the money and she's making the moon is something famous, something public. And here we have the group of people working together in litigation. It's true. They have all kinds of litigation against Trump's businesses to show his guilt. And then we have an offer for someone to leave because of the. Now, this is what is interesting here, is that the angle that clearly she's going for is the Nixon thing. Because as you know, Nixon was offered, he was they said, look, maybe you should resign instead of, because the whole thing with Nixon was like, they told him, they're like, look, we have all this evidence. We have all this evidence. Are you sure you want to go through a trial? Kind of like this in public. They were like, maybe you shouldn't, and I'm not to say that I'm like defending Nixon, but I think Nixon's a little better than Trump, So, and at least right. I think right. So it's sort of like, I think that's the angle. She's trying to make it that, and I didn't see her speech, guys, but I think I read about it quickly. Something like the effect of said, well, she said, oh, I'm so sorry. It's a horrible time. I wish she didn't. right? So that's what I think, guys. I think she wants to shorten it. She does not want to make it a long drawn thing. Okay, so she went. So let me ask here. So she had supposedly she had conversations with him. How was the conversation today with the president? Huh, Nancy? How was it? She has. I always see these weird images. Like she has the document. She's like, look at this. Take a look. We're gonna show everybody. Yeah, it's called receipts. Yeah. So, guys, I see her say, give because I feel like Nancy. She not because of her, just her personality, her age, her age, her wisdom, right? That she has a lot of kids and everything. I feel like she knows how do you say it, guys? I feel like she knows how to read people. You know what I mean? So then she's like, listen, these are documents, okay? Now, and she's very direct. She's like, bitch, get your ass out of here. I'm extra small, in case you're wondering. I don't need that big chair. So no, she didn't say that she's gonna take the job, like his job, because she will. But she's saying like, listen, it's gonna be painful, and we already have information. Like I think she never said what she had before. Okay, so she's like, yeah, listen, just so you know, she's making it very clear to him. Look, my phone line is always open. If you want to discuss your resignation, I'm always here to talk about your resignation because she's kind of talking like that, like she's saying something like, look, there's not very, there's no where are you gonna go next? It's over. She kind of the way she talks now, she's like, look, President Trump, you enjoyed, it's nice you played, the president game or whatever. Now it's time to go because we have to clean up the country, okay? But then she's not talking the same way. She's just being very real with him. She's just like, listen, we have everything. So you should leave. Leave soon. I don't have time for your bullshit. So just so you know, calm. The only thing I want to hear from you is your resignation letter. Everything else is bullshit. Okay? Bye. Because she knows, how Trump guy, he fears people. Think about it. He's kind of afraid. He's a kind of he's like very, he's not courageous. He has a big mouth. Okay. Oh, guys, you know who I saw talk about fear? I forgot even, guys, because there's so much information. You know who I saw? Greta. Greta is my idol. No, everybody, guys, don't you love Greta? Greta is the best. She's the best. I love her. I really love Greta. Everybody loves Greta. You know what I mean? She tells like it is. That's it. She's like, you destroy my future. I was child. I was studying, and you destroy my life. I'm here. I'm going to hate you forever if you do this. Yeah, I'm going to hate you forever. Yeah. Like I love her. That's it. She was just like she tell like it is. She's like, this is not enough. You're full of empty words. I'm tired of you. That's it. And that's a shoe. So and because guys, that's it. When I saw literally, guys, I saw when I saw the word fear, Trump fearing people, I saw Greta. That's it. He's afraid of her. As you know, guys, because I deeply down. This is another question for that we have to address today. I think the Republicans are so scared of her because they know they have no future. They really don't, guys. And it's not, because I feel like the whole thing with the policies of the Republicans as far as like, oil and stuff like that is totally against the environment. So you can only have one. You can only have one. You cannot have two. You cannot have both oil, the huge oil thing and like environment. You can only have one. So they know the Cokes are like shaking their boots because it's so interesting, guys. I feel like it's so interesting. They try to destroy women, and it doesn't work. Look at them. They're still out there talking. What the hell? And it's like they're like, it's so funny. I see them watching her. They're like, she doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't do her hair right. Like they really think that women are all about, seriously. They're all afraid of like the women that are not like that, not nice. She's not nice. Who cares? Like, and it's sort of like, and guys, and in a weird way, the whole thing with her she is supposedly having Asperger's. I actually think it's actually may have been the thing that helped her, because as you may or may not know, I think I have a little bit of like a little bit of a little bit of that, because she is, I just, she doesn't feel as much. She doesn't take things personally as much. Okay, even if she feels it, you know what I mean? Because that's like, you don't. I'm a little bit like that, not but I'm not saying like her, you know what I mean? But if you have a little bit of that tiny thing of there's a very positive thing of the autistic spectrum, is that you're like, people say things and you don't really like. You're like, okay, whatever, next. So anyway, so I want to know. I want to know what's going on with her. I love her. I love her. Everybody does, because she. That's it. Everybody loves her. Okay, and it's not about loving her. I was like, oh, look like a pop star, but it's like she's just telling like it is. She speaks for all of us. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so tell me about the moment. I want to know first about the moment. Do you see the moment, the GIF that everybody was looking at? That the moment she looked at Trump like he was walking in her path. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, it's like amazing. She's like, and so what is going on? What is going on? Is Trump afraid of her? Is Trump afraid of Greta? Oh, look, interesting. Oh, look, the family, guys. That's it. She represents wholeness, right? The perfect connection of humans, right? Love, like pure, like the harmony. Is he afraid of her? Oh, cutting. Oh, cutting. Oh. Cutting the White House. Yeah, she's cutting the White House, bitch. Oh yeah, he's afraid. Interesting. He's afraid that she's part of the people that are going to take down White House. Oh, look. Manipulation. Interesting, guys. So he's afraid that look, that's it. They're all worried, guys. He's worried because he knows that she doesn't take his bullshit. And it's like, guys, oh look, treason, that's it. She's everything he's not. She is everything he's not, okay? She's everything. It's sort of like he hopes people. She's not stupid, obviously. Okay, she's not stupid. She's extremely intelligent. She tells it like it is, and I feel like, okay. So this is it, guys. It's interesting here what it suggests, just quickly, because it's kind of interesting. So it says here the family. Now, in some ways, I wonder even if it could be his family. But let's see here. Manipulation. He's worried. So this is okay. Let's just get here. So you see here, this is interesting, right? So here, this is like, I think this is the family in the good sense, okay? The harmony, cutting, treason, and the Gran Signora is the man with money, okay? The Lord. It could be that she is like the purity of values, cutting the bullshit and the money culture, okay? And this is manipulation, the house, something foreign, and the French. So in other words, I feel like she is or it could be that. Let's just see here. So now this isn't. He's very worried. There's a lot of lack of clarity. He's waiting, and there's an attack coming, or something related to the attack. In other words, this to me suggests that Trump is extremely paranoid right now, and that he sees anyone who disagrees with him, rightfully so, as part of the people who are coming to take him down. It's possible that he could even see her as, like, in his mind he's already kind of losing, like, the plot. So he thinks that she's like, oh, she's coming to get me. He's part of the group. Like, she's like, oh, there they are. They're coming after me. Oh my God. And he hates, it's like, he's very worried. He never, do you remember? Oh, by the way, guys, I did not watch the documentary. I have to go here, watch the documentary about the lawyer, Roy Cohn. It's playing this documentary that I wrote about. So I have to watch it, but it's how when Roy Cohn was ill, he ignored him when he had AIDS, right? Because he doesn't like people who are sick or older or whatever. He doesn't care. So then he looks at the kids and he realizes, I'm not like them. They're the future. I'm done. And I can't have, it's like he's jealous of them. In the end, he's jealous because they don't buy the bullshit, and they don't not it's like he's like, she didn't even he okay, this is, I know it sounds hard to comprehend, but that's how he thinks. But he's like, she didn't even acknowledge me. She didn't talk about me. She didn't say Trump. She was just like, she said, she expressed her displeasure. She doesn't care. She's exactly right. She's just telling like it is. It's not about who. But he's like, but what about me? It's all about him. If you don't talk about him, or even because it's saying, guys, and just to this kind of brings up something else, but he's saying that even if you say talk shit about him, he likes it. This is why when I say guys, don't repeat what Trump says, don't whatever, because he likes it. As long as you're talking about him, his name is in the papers. He's famous. Is this? But if like it's clear that she sees him as something really annoying, but it's not about him. Clearly, it's about the world. It's about everything that matters. And he's like, wait, a world without me? My God, what are you talking about? But guys, but the other thing that we have to take into consideration, okay, is that the fact that she comes from I think Sweden, right? And the fact that I'm just gonna say, okay, she's a white girl. Okay, I'm just saying from a very well developed country where that she would get attention, because if it was some girl from Mexico or like, let's just go real, okay, just like the media would. I'm just okay. I'm sorry. Like that's it. She herself knows. She's like, I'm one of the lucky ones. Okay, so she has the ability, even you know what I mean. She has the ability to like you know what I mean, to get a lot more space because if like you know what I'm saying, like she's comes from a country that's wealthy enough, that's developed enough, you know, because you know in those northern European countries, women have a lot of power, you know, just power, but a lot of space, you know. So you know what I mean. So I just feel like you know what I mean. Yeah, so she's like, you know, I'm the lucky one. It's true, you know what I mean. Like I feel like, but she opens up for other people. So I'm just saying, you know, it's just like she's the perfect. It's not, I think that I just wanted to say, you know, there must be a lot of kids, a lot of places they don't have, you know, they talk and they die or whatever. Really, it's just that she's using it. She got the attention. Is it the right place? And also that she spoke English, because in Sweden, maybe I think a lot of them do. They learn from an early age, you know. So she was like she is exactly the right person to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's amazing. You know. Oh my God. Yeah, she and the way guys the way she responds is the best. Even she's like, did you see her Twitter? She's like, when people pick on my looks, I know they're just the worst. They go low. When they go low is because they're desperate. Are you gonna go there? Really? That's it? That's how far you're gonna go? So you know, it's what is fascinating. You know what I mean? It's what is fascinating about her is that she, and again, I do think it could even be about the Asperger's. She can stay in the pain place. She could be, they abuse her, they call her names. It's like, oh, you call me this, good for you. I'm not, you know, she responds to them in a way, you know what I mean, right? It's kind of like, you know what I mean, it's kind of amazing. It's true, you know what I mean. It works because she's like, oh, you call me that, as if she's like, oh, we got there, you know, the spot that is like, oh, she's like this or she's like that, you know. And sort of like, yeah, and it's what I thought, you know. Then I'm not even gonna waste my time with this, but like looking at comments of like so many trolls, guys, so many people in those like troll farms saying horrible things about her. And they're like, look at the left is exploiting her. It's like, no, it has nothing to do with the left or the right. She's just telling the truth. I mean, it has to do with the left because the stuff she says is about the, you know, usually of course the left, but it's sort of like they don't even get it, you know. It's it exactly. My friend with Asperger's is so blunt and honest. It's hilarious. No, it's exactly that. It's true. I know I can be like that. Is the guys know? You know, sometimes I say things and it's like people will take it. You know, it's not. It's like I'm just. You know, he's direct. So it's so interesting. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God. It's true. No, it's good. Good for her. No, I agree. I agree. And I think it's like, but it's she's like, it's kind of God made. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I love it. I love it. You know, that's it. Superpower exactly. I love it because other people would have. You know what I mean? Like she's like, bitches, come, bring it on, bring it on. Yeah, bring it on. So that the fact that can you okay? Oh, this is the guys. I have to go. I have to go now in 5 minutes. But last question: do the Republicans know that they're done? Do they know that she when they see her? Do they know that they have no future with the young people? Do they know that when they see her? Do they know that they're like, guys? You know, so you know, I see, of course, that disgusting woman, Laura Ingraham, and I see this very clear image. You know, putting the finger on the pulse. They're saying that we're losing the finger on the pulse because you know, with all the bots and all the technology and Facebook, they were able to kind of like manipulate the discourse, and now they're losing it. They're like, we lost touch with reality, we lost touch with pop, you know, we lost touch with the zeitgeist. The zeitgeist is too much against us. They can't, because let's get real, guys. Let's get real. This whole thing, people say, "Oh, the Trump thing." It was very fabricated. Look at the New York Times. I'm sorry to every day I yell about the New York Times, but it's true. They were able to get these supposedly left or center whatever thing, and they change, to make it look organic. None of it is organic. It's all planned. Think about it, okay? Think about it, like, and this is it. And they're like, so because that's what guys remember, like even Boris was like the whole thing with saying, look, these walls that they built are fake. It cannot, these lies don't sustain for that long. So guys, you happen to know that this woman Laura Ingraham, she adopted these kids from Guatemala. Like she has brown children, I don't know, it's so strange to me that she's like that. She's like, oh, as if it's really sick. Okay, it's really sick, but I think they're gonna pay the price, because yeah, I'm not even worried. Okay, I'm not even worried about this. Just like they're so out of, guys, and every time you see those people, because the supposedly conservative, their article, every day there's an article that says the kids at colleges have gone too far. Young children, they're not children, kids are gone too far. They protest. They talk about themselves, their own experiences. It's wrong. Like they've been talking about this since 1950s or something. And it's like, think about it. They've been literally saying the same thing from 90. It's like, come on. At some point, like people, you know what I mean? Like what? I'm done with these people. They're like, oh, really? Like, oh, like they're just so bad. Like the same thing. Okay, eventually people get it, and it's so true. The urgency of Greta and all those people, the younger kids, is the best. Okay, so yeah, so she's but guys, but this is the fact that she has a. Did you think it's weird? Like you have like a Guatemalan child, and you're like, I don't know, how out of touch do you have to be? You know what I mean? Like, sorry, like this is so weird. So weird. Yeah, but I don't think, guys, I don't think anybody cares. I mean, really. And I have to say, okay, I kind of like I think she's Gen Z technically, and I like the Gen Z kids better than the millennials, okay? Because the Gen Z are much more about something, the collective, than the millennials or the selfie generation, okay? I like them better. I'm much more into those kids that are kind of on the younger side, okay, than the ones that kind of like in their 20s or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Who knows, guys? I just feel like it's so wrong. Okay, so you know what I mean? It's sort of like I like them. I like them. I think I don't know. They're more interesting to me than the other kids. They're like selfie. Oh my god, can I get an Uber? I need an Uber. Or whatever, like, oh my god, can I get like order from like Postmate? Those people. I'm just like, I can't relate, really. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's more like, yes, exactly, like, oh, oh. Yeah, oh my god, like, yeah. So I think the Gen Z is so much better, guys. I have give so much hope about them. They're so good. I like them. I like them a lot. It's just not like, oh, yeah, it's like, it's interesting. It's like the post Instagram generation, you know what I mean? Like, not like, oh, I look so pretty, or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's nice. It's a relief. It's a relief. It's a relief. Because, guys, think about even Mark Zuckerberg. Like, I don't think is he a millennial? I might be a millennial. It's that kind of thing. Is a word like, oh, look, it's like the heartless. I'm not saying, guys, I don't want to generalize, but that's what it feels like. Okay, finally you have a generation that is like, oh, it's not about, it's more than like your outfit or whatever. I don't know what else to say, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cool. Like, it's not about you and how special you are or whatever. It's like, because did you see, guys, the sense of urgency that Greta had is unreal. It's so good. It's so good. Her sense of urgency. So, guys, can you believe it's over for today? Huh? It's over. So anyway, guys, so you know what? I might do one. Okay, I have scheduled for Tuesday. Oh, that's right, exactly, late sixes. That's it, guys. The Gen Z kids. Okay, so I was gonna say though. I was gonna say, what was it? Maybe tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. But there's I told you I already scheduled for Thursday. So if because what if something big breaks tomorrow? Need the conversations. We need the conversations. So if something big tomorrow, then we'll do it. Okay. I don't think I have a plan. I have no life. I have no life. No, but I love I love hanging out with you. Oh my god, interesting. That's right. Indivisible. I have read that too. The kids. The whole thing. I'm with what I find so interesting. The gender thing is so interesting. I find it. They a lot of them are kind of more gender fluid. Isn't that interesting? I find it so interesting because I'm not. I'm not really. So it's kind of like it's so interesting. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I like them, exactly. Yeah, they're like, oh my god. So guys, okay, so I have to go because they're closing here. They're closing here. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, so I think, guys, I think it's gonna be a lot. Don't you think it's gonna be a lot tomorrow? Explosions, explosions, explosions. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it was good to see everybody. Good to see. Yeah, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. So this is it. Because I think right, just in case, and if not, there's no way it's not gonna be uneventful. Okay, just in case. No, no, no. See you later, alligators. Okay. All right. So good night. Okay. Bye. Okay.